So we want to take the derivative of square root of x minus 5. This is once again a chain rule problem because you're subtracting 5 from x and then you're taking the square root. And so if we write root x minus 5 as f of g of x, the last thing you do, the second thing you do is square root, and the rest is you subtract 5. And now we want f prime and g prime. F prime, once again, is 1 over 2 root x. You can either use the power rule or just have it memorized. And the derivative of g, the derivative of x is 1, and the derivative of minus 5 is 0, so it's just actually 1. And then next, what we want to do is to actually write down a chain rule. d dx of f of g of x is equal to f prime g times g prime. And f prime here is 1 over 2 root x. So we can just write 1 over 2 root. And where there's an x, we stick g of x into the placeholder that x gives us. So we write x minus 5 here. Times, well, what's g prime? G prime here is actually 1. So g prime is just 1. It doesn't actually do anything. And so the derivative is 1 over 2 root x minus 5. So g prime doesn't actually do anything here. It's just f prime g. And the reason why g prime doesn't do anything is because it's 1. So as I circled before, it's just 1. When you multiply by 1, you don't do anything. And so even if you had forgotten g prime in this problem, it wouldn't have mattered. And that's because g has a derivative of 1. That x and y change in the same way here. So in some sense, g of x or g prime of x doesn't really matter, since x and y are essentially the same when it comes to the rate of change in g of x. So the derivative of root x minus 5 is simply 1 over 2 root x minus 5 in the denominator.